I still ask myself the same question. How did it come to this? Just 3 days ago, I still thought I was shooting LA for the record, that I was a witness. I didn't know a witness can be shown her own last frame, too. Last day for this place. Tomorrow the bulldozer comes, and there'll be nowhere left to develop what I'm seeing. My father used to say, "Don't shoot what's standing. Shoot what's about to be gone." The light on this wall today is the last it'll ever get. A dead pixel jitters. A glitch blinks and dies. This one holds its focus. Bugs don't behave like this. This is how something behaves when it was meant to stay buried.
Maps have always shown you where and when you have been. This one, for the first time, shows you where and when you won't be.
A forecast is a maybe. This is 1,000th of a second. Sharp, no blur. Not maybe, already developed. All that's left is to fix it. Either they bought the same picture, or they're reading the same slider. Which means I'm not the first to find forward. I'm just the first one it's scared. That was the moment I understood. I wasn't standing in front of a secret. I was standing in line. And the ones ahead of me had stopped asking whether it was right. They were only asking what it was worth.
At it again? More pictures of ruins?
Not ruins. Look at this.
Is that Google Maps?
It's the future of maps. Someone pulled the slider the other way, forward, 100 years forward.
Diana, Tuesday I defend the coastline budget. 3 years I've fought for those levies, and they strike them off the top line. No proven threat.
Well, here's your proof.
Here's a weapon. With this, I save the coast. With this, a developer levels a block a year before you've even heard of it. With this, an insurer writes off an entire street. One map, different hands.
Exactly. Publish it, and everyone gets in. Bury it, and it's just the two of us and our conscience.
So what are you going to do?
That's the wrong question. The question is whether any one person has the right to decide when the world gets the truth. My father shot the same things I do. Houses that wouldn't be there tomorrow. And he didn't keep quiet. He shouted. Carried his essay to 4 newsrooms. They called him an alarmist. They leveled the hill. He died before a single one of them ever admitted he'd been right.
I couldn't work after your call. Diana, give me the flood layers. Just the coastline. Coordinates, years, water levels.
To do what?
To put them on the council table Tuesday. I won't name a source. I'll call it a model, outside research. And maybe the levees go up 10 years early. Maybe somebody doesn't drown.
Or maybe they ask where it came from. And you either lie on the record or hand over the map. And then it isn't just the council looking at it.
You're doing the very thing you blame the city for. Sitting on what could save people, deciding for them what they're allowed to know. Silence isn't the absence of a choice, Diana. It is one. You've already made it. You just won't put your name to it.
My father put his name to it. He shouted. And they erased him, along with the hill.
Your father shouted into nothing because he had no proof. You have it. That's a different story. Don't hide behind his. I thought you were the one person who wasn't afraid to look ahead. Turns out you just look the longest and do nothing.
She walked out, carrying the same truth my father once walked in with. And still, I didn't know what to do with it. Who's there?
The one who builds the map.
Your Google Maps?
I am the map. Google only thinks it runs me.
The man in gray, on the boardwalk. Does he see you too?
You saw him. So you're not the only one searching forward. There are few of you. But you're the only one who stopped over send. The rest have already sold what they saw.
How old are you?
In your time, young. In mine, old enough to watch buildings rise and rot while you're still raising them.
Why show this to me?
You didn't sell the first frame of the anomaly. You froze over the key. Out of millions, you stopped. And I need someone who stops.
Need me for what?
Because there is one thing I cannot compute. My own witnesses. Look.
Is that me? What happens to me?
One of the branches. Publish loudly, and they come for the map. The source is erased first. Stay silent and you go under with the coast, slowly, like everyone. Both branches I can see. Which one you develop I cannot. This is where my focus fails. This is where you begin.
So it isn't a gift. It's a test.
Ethics is your invention. I show the probable, change it, and I recompute. Time is not a line, it's film, still undeveloped, and you are holding it up to the light.
And after that?
After that, you. Decide which frame you want to be remembered as.
I was handed the one thing everyone who photographs the vanishing dreams of, to see what comes next. And in the same breath, the price. In that picture of the future, I might not be in the frame at all. Observing instability in the time layer slider around the bay. The field runs heavy. Data may be distorting. Recommend reviewing the query algorithm for the Pacific Coast sector. My father would have burned this last of all. I'm burning it first. Not out of fear, because proof that gets the witness killed is a bad frame. The levies go in Tuesday. I'm the source. Don't ask me where again. I didn't choose silence, and I didn't choose the scream. I chose a whisper, loud enough for the ones who ought to hear it, and quiet enough that no one comes looking for me.
Laid the layers on the table. Past first reading. Nobody's asking about the source. Thank you for signing your name. And I'm sorry about last night.
And this one's for the Olympic Infrastructure Report, the part that's safe to show everyone.
Understood. The loud half stays with you. The quiet half goes in the file. Deal.
You've made your choice. I'll recompute.